Hello friends, Lorraine York here, and first of all let me say Merry Christmas, and when it comes, a Happy New Year. It's been a long time since I have had time to check in with you and do any kind of Stampin' Up unboxing. And yeah, I ordered a ton of stuff, so I decided it was time. You've probably seen a lot of pre-order stuff already, so forgive me for that, but you know, everybody's different and not everybody gets the same thing. So if you like watching these videos like I do, stick around and leave me a comment below so I know you've been here. I don't always do the bundles, or actually the suites, should I say, because you know, I have tons of ribbon and I'm not always sure that that's the greatest value for me. But there were a couple of bundles this time. I'm sorry, I'm saying bundles again. There were a couple of suites this time that I felt had things that they usually don't have, and that made it a greater value for me. So the first one was this beautiful Valentine's one. Well, I'm saying it's Valentine's, but just beautiful. Country Bouquet. These are the stamps, as you can see. And there's a layering stamp here. And then this nice pretty layering stamp here, but that goes with this, you see, the stamp. So, and also the leaves here. So I'm looking forward to using that. And along with that, I've got to put some things away as I do this because I don't have much room. We have these nice pastel adhesive back sequins. Those are rather pretty, and those go with the colors. We got 2 pads of paper, which that was really nice, I thought. This small pad of paper, which has the sort of the country plaids on it. Let me just flick through that. A lot of the same colors, but slightly different patterns. And see on the back, greens and blues, pinks and sort of peachy orange, I guess. The colors are balmy blue, mint macaron, petal pink, and sweet sorbet. And this would go along with the little sequins that you just saw, and also this pretty ribbon here. I am a great fan of this color right here. It doesn't say right here. Real red and burlap ribbon. Look at that burlap. Isn't that pretty? And then, of course, we get our 12 by 12. And the punch will punch out some of these hearts. Let me just, you've probably seen these, but let me just give it a little flick anyway. Back, front, back, front. Look at that. I can get that with the punch. I know I can. Aren't these pretty? I love that bicycle. Yeah. So that's the paper. So I felt like there was a lot in that suite that made it worth it. And I went ahead and grabbed another one of these. I did only have one last time. And I try to keep at least 2 on hand because the papers, you know, they go out of stock and they stop selling them in the new catalog. And of course I do have the die cuts, the stamps. So I thought I would go ahead and get the spring one. Of course, this paper doesn't really go with it, but you could cut out the gnomes, I guess. But yeah, so I got the spring one so I can keep using that and extend the life. What else did I get? I did get a lot of clearance things or on sale things. I did go ahead and get the Yeti one. I know a lot of people are not a fan of the Yeti one, and it was real cheap, but we're sort of using him in school. I'm an elementary teacher, and we talk about, you know, you're not yet. So, you know, just encouraging children to think of what might be in the future. So we see a lot of these around the school, and so I thought that would be fun to get for a card. That was clearance. This was in the Sale-a-bration catalog. You spend, you know, $50, you get a free item. You spend $100, you get 2 free items or 1 better item. It all depends on the items, but I think this was a $50 one, I'm pretty sure. But he's so cute. Look at him. Here was another on sale item, and I've been looking for this for a long time. This does not come with die cuts, so this is strictly a Stampin' Color. But look at him, isn't he beautiful? I just thought he was so cute. I couldn't let him go by. Let me see. Okay, yes. Now, in the past, I got some gingerbread paper, I believe it was, some cardstock, and also the monthly, and it's just gone out of my head. Isn't getting old awful? But anyway, one of the monthly kits that they did a gingerbread motif, and I got some gingerbread stamps, some etc. etc. So when I don't remember, I think it was the stamps that were on sale, but the dies were not, or the other way around. So anyway, I went on and I bought those because they're not going to be in the new catalog, so I just thought that set would go together nicely. And this was a freebie, and when I first saw it, I thought, I'm really not going to use that very much on cards. But, you know, that's awful to say because I live in rural West Virginia. So, but actually when I got it, look at that. Just so beautiful. The colors are so nice. I may not so much have a use for that one, but look, and look, the chicken wire. Look at that. So I guess I actually regret not getting more of this at the moment. Look at that nice plaid. So yes, I really like that. What I did get a lot of out of the Sale-a-bration catalog was this paper. And look, I got 3. I probably could have got another one of those farm ones. But I'm an art journaler, and so I felt that this would go really nicely, you know, to make art journals. You know, I love the botanical motif. Lots of people do. And so that's probably what I mostly use those for. And this was a Hostess. You could get this with Hostess rewards. And I saw this in the past. It's about to be taken out of the catalog, but it's a very Christmassy one, look, with the lamppost and the Christmas tree. And I just thought it was adorable, so grab that one. I always like to get their baker's twine. I can get it pretty cheaply at Dollar Tree, but there's something about the Stampin' Up baker's twine. It just, the quality's really good, and this was a reasonable price, so I grabbed that. You know, I had earned rewards because of my purchases, so I think this pretty much makes up the last of the ink pads that I need. I've stopped doing the, what do you call it, when they release colors for a couple of years. I've stopped doing those because, you know, I run out of the paper and then I really don't sort of have a need to use them anymore, really. And then I got these as well, so. And this one was also Sale-a-bration. Some days are harder than others. Sending love, thoughts, and prayers. So this is very much, these are support type messages. This was a sale item, and when I first saw this come out, I fell in love with it, but I just couldn't afford the price. And so when it came up on sale, I jumped on and I got it. And sort of lots of bold, you know, colored and white or colored and black prints, buffalo check type prints. And so I'm not doing a very good job of showing you this, but I think you get the idea. So anyway, I bought one of those. I think it was almost half price. I may be wrong, but you know, even at half price, it's a lot of money. Let's face it, in this economy. So just one. This was the other suite that I got that I really like. Look at these. Aren't those super? Just nice little daisies. And it comes with this nice rain embossing folder and dies to go with the stamps. And these characters are just, look, the fox, the bunny, the turtle, just love it. But I really think that the paper is quite extraordinary, and you've probably seen this in other videos. But when you look at it, let me see what it says here. Rain or Shine Specialty Designer Series paper. And it kind of has this, if I can hold it up and see it, I don't think this one, oh yes it does. Certain sections of the paper, let me see if I can you see there how it lights up around the cloud? And it kind of has a 3D feel to it. I'm not doing a very good job of showing you that. But it has that on several of the papers. Let's see if I can show you this one. Yeah, so you can see where the rain is, and some of the characters kind of jumps out at you because it has like a film on it. I don't think it's on both sides of the paper, but it's on most of the papers. And look at this one. This is the rain one. See that one? See how that jumps out at you? Just beautiful. Yeah, I probably will end up having to get more of this paper, I can imagine. But I just thought it was darling. And look at that. Even the umbrellas on this one. See that? Let me see here. See the umbrellas? Just fabulous. Love it, love it, love it. And even the back side's beautiful. So that, I'm really looking forward to using those. And finally, I got this one now. This kind of comes in a suite, but I just fell in love with the paper. And I do have some marine life stamps and punches. So I decided only to get the paper on this one. But even on this one, if you look at it, can you see there's sort of there's a shell design underneath. Now, I think that's coming from behind, because look what's behind. Look at that. Kind of has that holographic. It's just gorgeous. So this obviously will go with some of the other things that I have. Look at that. This is very, I lived in Florida for a while, and I would say that's very Florida. Very much Florida. You know, these muted sort of, what is this color? Papaya, is it pale papaya? Balmy blue, Costa Cabana, mint mackerel, night of navy, petal pink, pool party, and Sahara sand. Wow. But look at that. Oh my goodness. And I think this would make a beautiful man's card. Well, all of these would really. And look at this for background paper. Just amazing. So, I was not disappointed with this, definitely. Look. And so I will be definitely buying more of this. And I bet this will be a sellout. I bet it will. Do you remember the whale stamps and punch that we had? This would go nice with this too, I'm sure. Look. Oh, and look at that one. I just can't get enough of this. It's just so gorgeous. So, that's it. This seems like a lot, and it is a lot. But I had gone, I think, my whole quarter without purchasing anything. I'd sort of got to the end of my catalog and of my purchases from the 6-month catalog, and just felt like there was really nothing else that I absolutely had to have, and so was not wanting to do any spending. But then when the pre-order came out and the clearance sale came out and the Sale-a-bration came out, I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to spend my quarter on. So it was a big expense, I will say that, but I'm very pleased with my haul, and I think I'm all set now for quite a while. And if you're interested in any of these things, especially, not sure what's left on clearance, but you know, when the new catalog gets released, if you're interested in any of these things, I will certainly put a host code below. And yeah, it would be great if you would get on board with me. Again, Happy New Year, and sorry if I slaughtered this a little bit. It's been a while. But I was just excited to share it with you and go through it. And like I said, leave me a comment so I know you've been here. Thank you. Bye.